Crawford struggling this year. So is the Chicago Blackhawks.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
out.
Crawford.
He's out
yeah,
now.
Crawford's
Crawford's
out. Yeah, he's out with a concussion, and the Blackhawks are certainly a shell of their former selves. So,
there's speculation that he might be done.
yeah. Well, you know what? Listen, he had a really bad concussion 2 years ago. He came back this year after not playing last year, and after suffering another one, you're right.
Joe, I read the same thing that you're saying. I've read that it's pretty much his career now, because they're saying that he could damage himself, give some permanent damage to himself if he gets another major concussion.
Yeah.
It's one of those things.
It's like an old fighter, who just keeps getting knocked out. You just got to stop.
Well, every concussion somebody gets, they get closer to Parkinson's.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Exactly.
So it's like an electrical short. And once the brain starts moving off that pedestal, right, and hitting different parts of the skull, you're damaged. You're creating bruises, and bruises create scar tissue, and scar tissue creates a stop between the electrodes that control different parts of the brain, and that's why Muhammad Ali, and that's why a lot of guys, either become punchy or senile.
Yeah.
Or they get some serious Parkinson's.
Yeah, if you're Corey Crawford, you've won your cups, you've done everything you need to do. I think, you know what? Think about your long-term health and call it a career.
How old is Corey Crawford? 30?
He's still young. He's young enough to play, but obviously
I guess 31 maybe.
Yeah, they've just.
I thought he was either late 20s or just 30. And
I believe early 30s, yeah.
And the same thing happened.
He's 33.
There you go.
33.
Yeah, the same thing happened to Mike Richter at the pinnacle of his career. He took a slap shot, hit him right on the cracked his skull, and gave him a major concussion. And they told him, "You're done."
Yeah. Yeah. And if you know what, if you're an athlete, you've got to think about we've had so many athletes that have. Gone prematurely because of brain damage, because of the stuff we've learned now with head injuries. Just something tragic like a Junior Seau where this guy because you couldn't deal with it anymore. You've got to watch out for that. Yeah.
Listen, I love Corey Crawford. I think the Chicago Blackhawks made a mistake getting rid of Darling, even though Darling had a terrible time in Carolina.
Yeah, he's not doing well there. No.
But didn't they release him?
Carolina signed him as a free agent, and Carolina had to move on, obviously, because he's not been the answer in goal for them.
And that's so weird because he played so well in Chicago.
He did, and now now Chicago goes full circle, and they brought in Cam Ward this year, the old Carolina goaltender, right? So.